Yo, what's up, everybody? It's Warhead. I got a little bit of a different video today. We got some more VOD, but today we're going to be going over some control for the first time, no hardpoint, on Vault. We 3 and 0'd the enemy team in an all crimson game, I'm assuming. Maybe there was an Eerie, maybe there was a Diamond. I don't know. It just says everyone is bronze 1 for me. But this is what gameplay is like in Crimson, all right? So we got a little bit of control. Let's get into it here, right? So right off break, I do exactly what I always do. I immediately go chow closed hallway with my teammates, right? And you can see why in 2 seconds. Boom, I get my teammate's trade. My teammate does go down, but he gets traded out. Right now we're working around A a little bit here. I'm kind of just feeling the game out. It just started, so there's nothing crazy. They almost cap A, or they do cap A, right? So now our backs are against the wall. I get a lucky cleanup on this guy because he is a bullet, and then some good timing here. And then for some reason this guy, who probably spawned pool, is all the way out there. Now keep in mind, obviously, the spawns and control do not flip. They'll change side to side, but we don't flip like we do in hardpoint. So this guy kills me, right? And he's already about right here, actually. He's palms. So I know this guy's probably going for spawners, right? There's no reason for him to go that way. So, and even if he doesn't go for spawners, he's going to go for a top art control. So here I am cutting the guy off, right? I get a good spawn here. Usually in Vault, 9 times out of 10, you will spawn back P4, right? If you're on this side. So immediately I go cut this guy off because I know he's playing for me. There he is, right? He just killed me. I kill him. We have to work around B. They don't have a single second on it, but we have to go B, right? Here we have someone top art with a sub who kills me, which is not good. We've got to get this guy art, right? Because, like I said, the spawns and control will flip side to side. So if they have somebody art and we need to defend B, they are spawning us P4, which is easy to spawn trap, right? And also, that's farther away from the point at B than it would be if we were spawning art, for example. So we're farther away from the point that we need to defend. So we've got to get this guy. Okay, I get some good timing on this guy again, right? Making sure that I'm playing patiently. He goes down. They hop on B. So now I'm just making sure that I'm cutting anybody off because clearly it's not going up very fast, so they do not have all 3 or 4 stacked on it. So right here I'm watching the mid push. I don't stun anybody. Boom. Get good timing on that guy again, helping out my teammates. Right, we're up on lives, so here I'm just trying to play for spawners. I'm watching anybody if they go for the mid push. I call that guy out, and then I get someone who does go mid, sure enough. I pull out the Jackal. I pick up his Jackal. Right, I see maybe if he went cat, he didn't go cat. He's probably playing for spawners, so here I'm just trying to play low. I'm trying to play slow, trying to play my life. I was going to go top ammo, but I get that guy jumping down. Right, so here I'm just trying to play for spawners. I'm trying to be annoying. We're already up 4 lives. Let's see if I can make it a bigger deficit. No one's spawning pool. Now to be fair, I'm ammo, so I'm spawning them pool. So either way, though, they're farther away from B, which, yes, gives them more routes, but it also takes more time. So I'm just trying to do whatever I can for my team. Another thing, this is in theater mode, by the way, obviously. That's why the gameplay looks rough and why there are a little bit of visual glitches, like why you can't see the time. I apologize about that. Again, I don't know. I don't just record when I hop in because I don't know which games are going to be good and which ones are not going to be worth recording, but this is in theater mode. That guy that I killed goes right back to top ammo, right? But we're still up by 4 lives. I notice I have a teammate top art. I'm not helping anybody if he's top art, okay? So, I'm sorry, if I go top art. So I'm not going there, I'm looking bottom. Now, again, this is theater mode. I do notice that there was someone to my right who's kind of like front P4, where that area is that I'm looking. I even pinged it right there. Again, theater mode, it's not showing anything. I don't even think red dots are showing up on the minimap, so bear with me here. I think we get that guy traded out. I keep that guy outer palms at bay. He gets traded out. I remember he got traded out right now. The kill feed isn't even showing up. This is rough, but again, work with me here. So he gets traded out. We're still up by 4 lives. Get good timing on this guy, right? Boom. Now we're up 5. Just trying to keep this numbers advantage while we have it. Working around B because you know that that's where they want to be. No pun intended. This guy gets me, but we get a good trade. There's someone on B right now, so I'm stunning it, right? I'm nading it. I'm trying to throw a trophy system here. You might wonder why I'm throwing it there, but that's in case if anybody is mid, cat, or on point who's trying to nade spawners. Hopefully this trophy system intercepts that. So here, we're just working around here. It's 9-3. I get this guy 9-2. We pretty much just won unless we have the choke of the century. 9-1, right? And then that's game. Or excuse me, well, that's the round. So that was a big defense round out of us, right? So now we're loading up on offense. So right here, it worked out, but I mean, all 3 of my teammates are kind of going, you know, towards, again, there's a visual glitch. It looks like a teammate's right on me, but there's no one. All 3 of my teammates just go straight to A, and I'm trying to clear out. I'm trying to work through side door here. I'm trying to bang through if anybody's going to work side door, right? So I'm just trying to be a little bit unorthodox, and that's exactly why. I get 2 guys. I get a nice 2-piece. We have 2 or 3 dead at that point, so I hop on B. That guy kills me. Good route by him. He gets behind us, but now at this point, we almost have 2 ticks on B. I accidentally stunned my teammate. I didn't think he was going to push there, but we got 2 ticks on B. I'm watching over him to see if anybody's coming side door, right? I notice my teammate gets taken down, and Shu is the only one on B, so now I'm like, all right, shit, now I got to get out of here and go slide for him, go help him out, right? So, boom, he dies. I'm immediately pre-aiming that to try and get his trade. Eric Cartman comes out of nowhere, right? So, boom, he dies. And then I know that the point is almost capped, so I'm like, okay, surely this guy's going to fly at it, right? He's got to jump on the point to try and reset it. So here I hold the pre-aim, and sure enough, like clockwork, there he is, looking mid-doors. No one's mid-doors. And then I'm going to settle on B. I'm nading close if anybody's, you know, close. Maybe if anybody pushes through their side lobby that I don't see. Hopefully it stops them or hits them. And then now I'm trying to do what I can on B. We've got a guy on A, so now they're a bit distracted, and I'm just pre-aiming vault. Sure enough, there he is. He's weak. Now point is contested. But luckily my teammate kills him, and that's point B. That's capped. Now we are all art side, so they're spawning back P4 scaffolding, and we have to get A. We have a 6-man advantage, so I'm like, okay, we need to establish something, right? We got to get something going. So I go vault. My teammate gets a big kill. I pick up another jackal. Just trying to do what I can. We're still up by 6 lives, so now I go top art, up 7 lives now. Right, just trying to get something going, working through. Boom. Boom. Those guys are faded. I get 2 guys jumping out of catwalk. I get the jump on one, and then the other guy kind of chokes it. Luckily, they get the kill, but that's 2 or 3 dead at this point. I wouldn't know because I can't see the kill feed, but that's 2 dead right now, so I'm trying to buy my teammates some time to do something on A. Unfortunately, I get traded out by that guy who's he's a big obstacle right now for anybody who's trying to cap A. So again, here, we're just playing it slow. As you can see, I'm holding my pre-aims, whatever. I get shit on right there. Same guy that got me last life. We do have a tick on A, so that's big. Now I'm just playing slow here. You know, because they are in our spawn, and we have lost the 6 life advantage, and now we're only up 4. So we've got to play slow. I'm just trying to check corners, right? I'm watching my power positions. You know, I help my teammate out on that guy. I'm trying to make sure that they don't start taking space on the map because they do have us pinned currently. So this guy, he and I do about the same damage to each other, but I'm not going to chow that because, you know, this is anyone's game. So I just back off. And then this right here was a bad play on me. So I'm looking at this guy, Eric Cartman, right there. You saw me see him army truck, but then I noticed that I stunned somebody, Cat, with that stun grenade that I threw. So now I'm checking Cat, and I kind of exposed myself for way too long. And if there was anyone, Cat, which there was, who was still chowing, boom, he gets me because I'm just standing there like an idiot. So that one's on me. And now here I'm like, okay, I've been killed a couple times. Why don't we reel it back in? You know, let's lock in here. So here I'm just trying to hit through mid doors again, just trying to take routes and lanes that my teammates aren't taking. We have almost 2.5 ticks, almost that third one on A. So I got to jump on point with my teammates. Here I am, instead of jumping on point, because I do notice that we have, I think, 3 of them, and we almost have it capped, I'm just trying to play a very obvious spot. Hopefully they're watching cat, but right now I'm just watching if anybody pushes through lobby. And sure enough, boom, there's the second round, up 2-0. Now going into this last round, we do have defense, which, you know, is a little bit easier than offense. So their back is against the wall. So this is a big round to shut them out, right? Both rounds we've gone up in the lives department. So hopefully we can get something going here. I'm sticking with my AR because if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Again, same thing. What do? I chow closed. Unfortunately, 3 of them decide to hit chow close, so I die immediately, and they have 3. One is weak, but he just lays there prone, and my teammates are probably not going to see him. Right? So, I think my teammate gets a huge 3-piece. Yeah, Shu gets a triple, which actually brings them down on lives, even though I'm the first one. I'm the one that's first blooded. So right now, I'm trying to look for spawners. Most likely they're spawning ammo. You know, if you're on that side, you'll spawn ammo most of the time, but I'm trying to see if I can catch any of them. Pool or P2 here. I help my teammate there, and then I get this guy behind him. So now, immediately, I'm already spawning them ammo. And I think my teammate probably knows that because he rushes to go cut them off ammo. He's a little weak, but, you know, he understands the assignment. I am automatically blocking pool. So right now we have them trapped, and we're already up 4 lives. This is the time to push their shit in, right? And make sure that we capitalize on this, because that's about 3 or 4 dead probably, or 2 or 3 dead at this point, right? And we have complete map control. They're going to have to fight their way just to get out of spawn. So we have to capitalize on this. Now, this is why right here I'm just checking to make sure, right? I throw a trophy here because I cannot die. I'm trying to play my life back here because I am huge. I am the only reason why my teammates know that they are all spawning ammo and nowhere else, because I'm blocking pool. So I'm just checking to make sure if anybody's back ammo who's maybe trying to make their way out, right? No one's there. I'm checking front. My teammate has front, so I check here. And then I die. Just Eric gets some good shots on me. He had a sub. So we're still up by 6 lives, 5 lives now. We've got to make something happen. My teammate dies over here. So now I am anticipating that he goes to Art, right? That he kills my teammate, and then he tries to go way back, like behind P4, and then makes his way Art. So here I am trying to wait for him. I throw a stun, right? If he was sprinting, like, and just made a mad dash towards Art, that probably would have hit him, so I know that no one's there. Right, I get 4 KT, and then I warn my teammates of that guy lobby. I'm watching over B, no one's B. They're making a play towards A, so now we all have to hit A. Teammate grabs him there. Now, I can't chow mid. I'm just going for a cat control instead here. Right? My teammate just dives onto point A like a beast. So now, I'm trying to maintain this cat control, probably blocking poolside spawns. We're up by 10. You know, just seeing what we can do here. I saw some guy there. I marked him for my teammates. We're up by 9. Or that was 11. And then boom. That was pretty much game right there. I can't see because, again, it's theater mode, but I did finish. I think I finished 29 and 15 or something like that. You know, 29 and 12 or something. I was second on the team, and we managed to shut out a Crimson team 3-0. I know that it's a quick game, and I definitely got some good teammates. Maybe I got a little bit lucky, some might say, so there's not a lot of huge talking points, but this is just something different, just to kind of share a control game, see how, you know, you can play on control, and how it might differ from hardpoint, and how you can kind of work those spawns, right, with the guy that was trying to go for me, right? And I immediately read it, and then I cut him off when I was like, I think it was round 1. It was in the back before I cut him off, and then kind of how I'm making plays to ensure that I'm blocking pool and that my teammates are cutting them off ammo, and how we can just capitalize and keep on taking those lives away, right? Keep on dwindling lives And, occasionally when we go 2-3 deads, hopping on that point, which we did win, obviously, round 2 offense by getting all the points rather than dwindling all the lives. So I know it was a simple game, but hopefully there's some things you can take away from that, and that is how you play Control. Thank you.